Welcome to your weekly reading. Let me share the information with you. This first one leapt out as I was shuffling, needed to be included. It's the Strength card. I'm using my Hanson Roberts deck again, so it does affect the lighting, but I just love the imagery. And really, this is the reason why I've used it. This particular card, the Page of Cups. I love this image compared to my other deck that I generally use for the weeklies. This one showed up last week, the Six of Pentacles. And then we have the Eight of Rods or Wands. So let's begin. My cold is getting better. I'm really getting there. So thank you for all of the healing and the love and the best wishes. I've got my water here just in case. We'll see how we go. The Strength card. Now this is all about your inner self, trusting, faith in your abilities, belief in who you are, what you're here to do. So it can be a very inner card. It's about really drawing on those inner reserves and what is in your heart and soul, and letting that lead you and guide the way. Having faith and courage in that as well. It can also represent, it's a big card for healers or way showers, or, you know, whatever you want to call it, guides, spiritual guides. So if any of you that resonate with that, it's a big week for you. It just feels like, you know, the thing that I got through, because there's another piece of information I want to include, but they're bringing it through now. So I'm okay. I'm going to show it now. It's listening now. I got such a big sense of this week. It's time for us to really start listening. We have done incredible work like clearing old painful memories, wounds, negative energy, negative emotion, you know, all of that sort of stuff. That's what this time has all been about. We have to clear it. We have to clear it to make way for the new energies, the new vibrations, the new frequencies, and the new us, you know, the new people, souls we are becoming, new beings we are becoming, I should say. So now is the time to, especially if you do any energy work whatsoever, or if you resonate with this, is to start listening for your cues, listening for which step to take, when to take it, what to move on next. I keep getting there saying it to me over and over in my head now. Listen now. Now is your time to listen to your inner self, your higher self, your heart and your soul, but also to that higher one consciousness, one universal source energy, whatever you want to call it. I can really feel that. That feels like really buzzing. That's buzzing, that energy. So, yeah, so it's really trusting, but trusting that higher self and trusting that bigger one, the oneness. I love this picture. I mean, when I know, like last week, I was a bit emotional when I was pulling the cards and they were making me cry. This one had such a deep feeling for me. It really resonated, really connected with me. The Page of Cups, because pages are right at the beginning of a change. They're like the trigger points. So it could be that something happens, or you get some information, or you... all right, yeah, there's lots of downloads are happening at the moment. All right, so open yourself up to that, and I think that's why they keep wanting us to listen, not just this week. It feels like these next few weeks. This reading feels like for the next few weeks, although I will be doing weekly ones as well to add to it. I could just keep replaying this because it's like listen, open and listen. So the page, I just love that picture. Look at that picture. Oh gosh, I just love it. It's just filled with so much love, isn't it? Love and energy and light. That's what I feel. That's what I noticed when I looked at it. So pages come along right at the beginning. They're the trigger points. It could be information. You overhear it. You read it. You're reading a book, you watch a video, you watch a TV program, anything like that, and something happens and you get an answer, you get an insight, you get inspired, you get uplifted. This is why they just want you to keep all of your senses open, not just your ears for listen now, but it's like listening with all of your senses, because now some more downloads are coming. So this little fellow, I don't know, I think it's a boy in the picture, is saying it's starting. So open yourselves up, allow the love and the light and the magnificence and the oneness to come in now, because you've done so much clearing work. Now is the time to really allow that lightness to flow into your energy, into your being. Cups are always about emotions and feelings, but for me as a reader, it goes beyond that. It's about the light, the universal light. It's about the high vibrations, the high frequencies, the light, gorgeous energy. So this is about it's coming. I mean, yes, pages can represent something very physical coming into your world. So another person, especially with this, an offer of love, a proposal, an opportunity. But it just feels like things are changing, and it's now you need to really open. Do you remember we had this last week? Open to receive, the Six of Pentacles. And I do emphasize this a lot with this card. Yes, it can be giving as well. So there may be that element for some of you. But for me at the moment, it's more about you getting into the right place, the right frequency, the right emotional state where you can receive from the universe, the downloads, the upgrades in your energy, the shifts, you know what they're giving me? They're giving me images of all of this high vibrating energy that they're now trying to help us to bring into our energy fields and into our beings. But we have to do our part and, let go of any old like remnants or residues of stuff, and really keep getting into that place where we can receive, that receptive mode. It's coming. I know loads of you have had awakenings and transformations and upshifts and upgrades, whatever you want to call it, me included. But they're saying there's more to come. And you're doing so well in clearing. Don't just focus on the clearing. You've also got to balance that. Because this person has got the scale. So there's a balance here, that you're moving stuff away, but now you need to open to receive and allow, and then really importantly, allow that to ground and earth and embed, and for your whole aura, your energy field, to assimilate that and to get its equilibrium and its harmony again, because this is new. So it's got to come to a new place, a new position, your energy. I feel like I'm vibrating with energy as I'm talking here. Like this. The Eight of Rods or Wands. This is the go ahead. This is the yes. This is everything's clear. It's go. It's taking your foot off of the brake, or taking it off. Like some of us have just had it hovering over that brake, and when we've got a bit panicking, a bit like, oh my gosh, it's going too fast, we've applied the brake. Now they're saying very slowly but surely, you need to trust and believe in what you're going through, this transformation, this uplift, this upgrade, because it's all systems go this week, all systems go. Now, they're just telling me that there will be some points. So say, for example, you are doing a meditation, or you're doing a self-healing, or whatever it is you do to make yourself feel better. It doesn't really matter what it is. It could be, you know, yoga, body movement, chanting, singing, you know, something that's allowing your body and your energy to integrate and open up also to the higher dimensions. What they're saying is there's going to be some points for some of you where it feels very accelerated. I mean, they're saying this, and my word, it's felt really fast sometimes anyway. But there are going to be some moments where it feels accelerated and quick and fast paced. And you will feel things in you change, and it might provoke some old patterning where you all of a sudden you go to stop it, all of a sudden you go to hinder it, slow it down, stop it. And they're saying, don't do that anymore. Do whatever you can. And it might take a few goes and a few practices to just surrender into it, like let go even more. Like, it's really hard, isn't it? It's sometimes counterintuitive because you get that survival thing kicking in for us. And, you know, it's the roller coaster ride where we want to hang on tight, but it's almost let go, you know, let go. So, yeah, that's going to be happening this week. And I feel it's going to be happening right the way through to the end of the year. And it's going to happen into next year as well. But it feels like this is a big, big thing from now to the end of the year. So, got to finish on this. It's about letting go. It's about surrendering. It's about trusting what you're going through, but also listening. Almost like putting these whole things into the universe's hands, saying, well, look, I don't know, you know, I feel uncomfortable, it feels awkward, I feel, you know, it's stressful, it's whatever. I hand it over to you, universe. You sort it out, you help me, you guide me, you show me the way. And when I used to do my one-to-one readings, I used to describe to some people, it's a little bit like having a maze, you know, one of those mazes with the hedging. So they're trying to get us right to the centre. Your angels and guides, however you see it, God, the universe, spirit, trying to get you to the centre, which is your, you know, your destination. And we're in this maze and we are going, no, I know the way. I'm going to go left. I'm going to go right. I'm going to write it down. I'm going to analyse it. I'm going to use my head. I'm going to use my brain. And they're saying, that's okay. You can use your brain. But now is the time to let us guide you to the centre. So it's a bit like, you know, taking a few steps forward and then pausing and then saying, okay, universe, which way now? Where do I go? Left, right, ahead, back? Where do I go? Listen. Okay, to the right. Brilliant. Thank you. To the right. I'm now at this crossroads. Where do I go now? So it's every step of the way you're asking them, what do I do now? What do I do now? What's my decision now? What way should I go now? And it's like you're handing over that power to them, because your energy and vibration is getting higher and higher and higher, and you can't just use your head anymore. You do need not just your own heart and soul, but you need to be tapping into the one consciousness, the God, the spirit. So listen. But this is definitely going to be for the next few weeks. They're asking you to receive. And when you feel it speeding up, see if you can, you know, just calm your mind, quiet yourself, and just say, it's okay, I'm safe, I'm safe, I'm safe, I surrender, you know, carry on changing, carry on guiding me, carry on doing what you need to do. Very, very exciting time. I hope it's a great week, and thank you so much for watching.